Gabriel! Where are you? Gabriel!
Today, on Gabriel's Discovery Kingdom, cameraman trips, we chase turkey, I trip, and I get chased by a wolf. So grab the edge of your seat. That's all you're gonna need during this one. During Gabriel's Discovery Kingdom. This is a huge leaf. This leaf is huge. I don't think I've ever seen one that big. This is a normal size one. It's a pretty big difference there. What I'm noticing on a lot of these leaves is they have mold on them. And this mold will feed off the leaves and eat it, so all this leaf litter down here, it would be like stacked if we didn't have mold and, well, or leaf blowers. But this mold is probably actually eating it as I'm talking about it. And what they'll do is it'll just eat it. And then what probably causes the mold is I've been seeing a lot of water just sitting on these leaves like this. And I'm thinking that attracts all the molds and bacteria that feeds off of this stuff. Even this big leaf has mold on it right here. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Amazing. These things are nasty. You run into these often out when you're on hikes and stuff. They have thorns on them. They really hurt. Can even make you bleed if you push on them hard enough. I'm not gonna do that. And this one seems to be almost like a vine, because it's growing up a tree, possibly to get more sun. And these things catch onto your clothes like this. They kind of like, and then they'll catch onto your clothes when you're walking through big, thick thorn areas like this one right here. And then some of the thorns will break off, and then they'll just rub on your skin and irritate you. And so I like to just like get them out as soon as possible when I start to notice it. Or sometimes I'll even get a rash. These things are, ow, nasty. One, get ya. Watch out. They can go through your shoes. Deer shells are everywhere. Deer trails can be so confusing. Oh wow. Look how that goes straight through there. Man, I love deer trails. Partially because they're like nature-made nature trails, and you never know what you're gonna find at the end of one of these trails. Last time, on Finding Water, we found water by following one of these trails. And I think it's amazing how these deer just navigate right through these trees to make these awesome trails. I love deer trails. Right there, right there, right there. Right there, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, I was coming up here and I looked up, I saw these big bulky brown things having tiny legs running around. Come on.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, there it goes, right there. That was amazing. Thank you, peripheral vision. That one turkey flew up. I saw it fly up over there. Wow. Huh. Can see why they like it here. It's a big open area right here. Wow. I honestly did not think we're gonna find something like that. Wow. Let's keep going. Wow. That encounter that we just had, was amazing. Now that we had that exciting moment, we're gonna start quieting down so maybe we can see some more. Or maybe even something bigger. Wow. Now this, right here, I don't know if you can see it on camera, you probably can. But this right here, this dark spot, all around here, we believe is turkey beds, or turkey nests. We saw these earlier, but we weren't exactly sure what they were. Now that we know there's turkey around, it's most likely it. Oh yeah, over there. Oh, look at this, right here. Now this nest looks pretty used, but it also looks pretty old. And I think that these right here, these dips, are either where the legs would go, or probably where the eggs would lay. Because this is about the size of a full-grown turkey. There's one right here. It's a little covered by leaves, but I can see an indentation. Here's one right here. And here's one right here. Indentation right there. Here's one right here. One right there. Wow, so that's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 turkeys, maybe more. Fascinating. Well, let's see if we can find some other neat stuff. Hey, look at that. That looks like a feather of some sort. Might be from one of the turkeys that we scared off earlier. Well, accidentally scared off. Yep, that looks a lot like a turkey feather. Well, let's keep going. Might find something. Hey, I know what I'm gonna do with this guy. If I can't, we can right in there. Oh. There we go. Let's see if they'll survive the episode. Wow. Look at these. These look like a type of mushroom growing on a dead tree. When you're out in the wild, never, ever touch or eat mushrooms that you're not 100% sure what they are. You should never, unless you know exactly what they are. You think you think you know so much about nature, but then you really get out and into it, and you really learn a lot. Me, I thought I knew so much about nature, but I'm gonna have to look these guys up when I get home.
I did research these guys when I got home. It turns out they're edible wild puffball mushrooms. These resemble other poisonous mushrooms which, if eaten, can lead to sickness or even death.
It looks like another lake. It's the murkiest water I've ever seen. Don't. Listen.
Camera guy's gonna stay back here and film.
All I really see clearly is a whole bunch of water beetles. And I can even see right now that some of the bugs and animals and stuff in the water are struggling to even swim through it. That's the reality of making nature shows. Muddy boots. Scrapes. Cuts. Bites. Ah! Stuff grabbing you, like bushes. And amazing stuff like this. That looks like, yeah, raccoon and fox. Man, the water got in my shoes. When you're in places like this, don't make my mistake. Check where your footing is, or you might end up like these deer that looks like they were almost knee deep in this stuff. That looks like somebody sneezed and then put a log over it. That looks bizarre. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Looks like it has some type of larvae, eggs inside of it. Could be also wood chips. In a neat place. Oh, look at this. Some more mushrooms that we found.
This is a flaming gold bolete and is associated with oak.
Yep. Never touch mushrooms that you don't know what species they are, if they're edible or if they're poisonous. You have to be 100% sure before you do anything with a mushroom. Yet again, another mistake I have made. Picking a slimy tree. Never do that. I'm gonna have bruises tonight. Maybe tomorrow. If you can see it on the camera, it kind of is a little rainbowy on top of the water. Normal water wouldn't have that. It looks like it has some oil in this water. Oil floats to the top of water. And we're so far away from civilization that somebody or something, well, obviously somebody's coming out here and putting some oil. This is a pollution of some sort. Look at that. The reason dragonflies are called dragonflies is because of their fierce jaws and how powerful their jaws are. And they'll actually go down into water, catch big bullfrog tadpoles, and they'll bring them up and they'll eat them. And if you saw earlier, the dragonfly was hovering. And actually a number of animals can do that, but for something like that to be able to hover is absolutely amazing. They have four wings, 2 on each side. One set is up and down, and one set is backwards and forwards. Let's keep going.
When the cameraman tripped, the camera flew about 10 feet from where he landed, and it took us about 10 minutes to find it.
Found it!
It's still recording.
Yes, it is.
Alright, let's see what happened here. This is what I tripped over. And when you're running after turkey, holding a phone, you can see it just disappears.
Our search continues for the elusive turkey.
Up there, there's a deer stand. I don't know if you can see it, but you'll see it once you get to it. I don't encourage hunting, but stands like those, it really does keep the population of deer down low. If you go to some places, you'll see maybe 50 deer at a time, and a lot of them, and They'll be eating a whole bunch of crops and stuff. But I really don't encourage hunting. Huh. It's even carpeted. Oh. This is neat. I've never been in one of these.
Hunters use deer stands like these to be out of sight and get a clear shot at the deer.
This is a nice view.
We came to a fork in the trail and decided to split up to cover more ground. This was a bad idea.
Gabriel! Where are you? Gabriel!
Don't move!
Coming my way?
Yeah, don't move! The wolf! It was nearly 10 feet away from me, Dad. Are you recording?
Yep.
Better be. Man. Oh, thank goodness I was scared after that.
Where?
I was corner of my. Oh, it's probably long gone now. My goodness. I just didn't want to take the chance.
What'd you see?
It was a. Oh my goodness. Freaking freaky. Scared me half to death. I was walking, getting ready to jump to another tree because nothing but fallen trees over there. Out of the corner of my eye, I see something. I was like, "Oh, it's a little dog." I see gray fur and a bushy tail. It was freaky. Goodness.
I think you scared you half to death. That's what happened to me trying to get to you.
What? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I'm not sure if it was. I'm still out of breath. I'm not sure if it was a wolf or a coyote. I'm pretty sure wolves are like about this tall. It was only like this tall. It wasn't, and it was more of like a reddish, grayish color, like more. I know it wasn't a fox. It was not a fox. It didn't have long enough a tail, and it was too big. Thank you. All right, I was right where you are. Okay. The corner of my eye, I see a gray dog and a bushy tail right here.
Gabriel! Where are you? Gabriel!
Watch out, there's a wolf! Don't move!
Coming my way?
Yes! Don't move! The wolf! Man, God had to have kept me safe during that one. I tied my whip down super tight seconds before that happened. It was super tight. It must have been tighter than I could probably tie it now. And seconds after I had tied it super tight, it was already almost about to fall. So I just picked up my whip, took it as a sign from God. A minute later, I saw a wolf. And that's why we pray for safety. Anything else you want me to say?
I'm just gonna uncomfortably videotape you.
Oh, look, a wolf! That didn't work. I fall again.